Alrighty. Let's hope this works. All right. Good morning. It's Friday. Yay! This is my second live for the week. My first one I tried with DLive, but I didn't realize that my audio wasn't on, and so it's just me signing. I know it's been a minute since I've been here, so I thought maybe I would just pop up, say hi. It's going to be a short live today. I haven't seen you guys in a minute, so hi Jenna, how are you? I'm glad you're here. I hope things are going well. I can try, but we'll see if we can help out. Okay, you know what? Not even on for a minute and it already starts. So I would really prefer to, but it's gonna happen anyway. So I'm going to, give me just a second. I'm gonna share this out on Twitter. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right. Let's see if I can get this. I'm still here. I'm just gonna try something real quick. There we go. Got it tweeted out. So let's see. There we go. Now we should be good. We'll be here for a few minutes. See if anybody wants to come in. I like to have, positivity and niceness and kindness. I don't think there's any needness for mean or rude. So let's see. Good morning, Redbeard. How are you? I've been loving those pictures you've been putting up on Twitter. They're beautiful. There we go. Good. I'm glad to hear that. That's always a good thing. Are you traveling more with this new job, or are you kind of, is it basically like the same type of traveling that you've been doing before? Things are kind of crazy here, but it's starting to slow down a little bit. So hopefully I'll be able to catch back up with everybody. You're going all over. That is awesome. You see new places. And you're starting to get into the springtime, so I bet you can see some beautiful, scenery all over the place. Been working on getting the house packed up, and we're actually closing on Monday on the new house, so that's exciting. It's nerve-wracking to see all that money just go away, but it'll be okay. I thought that one picture looked familiar, but I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to just like put it out there like, oh hey, El Paso is huge, 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 huge. So I know for me where I live, it takes us about 20 to 30 minutes to get on the other side. Me too. I am so excited about this new, I guess you'd call it, adventure, because for the first time since I've known Jason, we're gonna be like civilian. Now he still has 18 months here in El Paso, but we're gonna go ahead and move early because we're gonna get everything set up before he gets there, because he's gonna be gone on TDY and a lot of training more than he'll be home. So it'll just be safer for us to be with our family. You were on I-10, yeah. That highway scares me. I try to avoid it at all costs because there's always wrecks, and no one is really not driving here in El Paso. They drive crazy, and they never look for other people. And honestly, I'm not a great driver myself, so I try to avoid driving on I-10. It, highways are just nerve-wracking. Sorry, Daisy keeps like looking at me. I had to change my scenery because normally I'm upstairs in the office, but it's packed up with boxes, so I thought we'll just come downstairs and see. I don't have a link for coming up yet. I don't have Zoom or StreamYards yet. I'm hoping by March or April I'll be able to do that. Right now, we're trying to budget up some money and to save some, and then I'll be able to do it. I'm thinking possibly doing Zoom because it's $15 a month, but I don't know. A lot of people say StreamYards are really, really good, especially if you're gonna be doing DLive. I'm using OBS now, but I haven't had time to just like figure it out and try to make it work for me yet. So hopefully one day I'll be able to have it where a panel can come up and join me in some conversation too. So So where are you traveling to now, Redbeard? You like the StreamYard? Why StreamYard? I'm taking in all of the knowledge that I can to make a decision. There you go. You're still in Texas now, or are you traveling back to Texas? Although I wouldn't really call El Paso Texas. That's just me and some of the other people that we hang out with. We always say we're ready to go back to the real Texas. Are you able to say where in Texas, or is that kind of? Because I know with your new job, it's more not secretive, but if I'm understanding that correctly. I can always use easier to use things. I'm not technology savvy, so anything that's more user friendly, Helps me a lot. I got my coffee. I love my coffee. Here in Alabama now. I have a friend who was stationed in Alabama. She said, she likes it. The spot where she's at is not as it's not a big city. It's more kind of like in the middle of nowhere. So there's not a lot of things to do or see. But she's enjoying it so far. She said the people there are so much nicer than the people in Washington where they were stationed before. There's some nice people. My husband from Washington, little bitty town, but yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not a bad. She said it's not a bad city. Mm. See, we have 3 people. I think maybe one of those is me. I'm not sure how it all works. But if you are enjoying what you see, please put a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Um, ouch. There you go. Have you tried Eli before, Redbeard? That one's kind of confusing for me as well. Hillbilly? Yeah. I mean, if we're honest, every state has their hillbillies there. Just some are more prevalent than others. I know the town that I grew up in, long time ago, obviously, um, we were hillbilly as well. I still have some of that in me. My husband always calling me that. Ooh, I'm so glad to be here. I'm putting off cleaning. I'm always cleaning and doing laundry. So let me close that out. There we go. Hillbilly training that. Well, maybe they'll have some new ideas. Something unconventional. And there are a lot of people always, like they like rag on the hillbillies, but a lot of them are pretty nice. I like them. You cry. And Eli, is that what you meant? Ow. I've been doing some exercises again. I kind of got out of it, and so like my triceps are still they're sore. I'm so ready for the weekend. It's it's not bad. It's just kind of confusing trying to figure out how to set it up. A lot of people, I like it, but it's confusing for me. I'm a slow learner when it comes to technology, so it's not bad. I think Ghost Dog, he had his first yesterday, and Fallen Angel. A lot of people use that a lot too now. Let's see the time. Oh yeah, got about 5 more minutes. Then I need to get off of here. I need to go pick up my daughter from school, and continue on with the day. Yay! Just stick to the basics. Yeah, I try to as well. The easier it is for me to understand, then I'll just kind of almost like a creature of habit. I just, if I know it works, then why am I going to change it? But I also know that change is a part of life, which is, inevitable. But I don't like complicated stuff. It just not needed aggravation. So Daisy is snoring. So if you hear that, that's what it is. She's exactly. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Exactly. I agree. I agree completely. So where are the other places that you've been to? Have you been to anything like new? You don't have much going on there. Just kind of hanging out. I really didn't have much to talk about. I was just thinking, I haven't been on YouTube Live in a long time. Thought maybe I'd see how everybody was doing, even to all footage. I bet with, truck driving and all that stuff. So I think that would be kind of cool. Um, just to see different places a lot, that you would never really know existed until you were there. I mean, it's kind of like with us, with me being married to Jason. I moved to states and cities and met people I never would have known had it not been for me marrying him. So it's been fun. It's been aggravating, normal life things, but I'm really, really appreciative of that experience because I never would have met my friends or my family. So that's awesome. The Redwood Forest just the other day. Wow, I've heard that was a gorgeous place. I've always, I guess, admired people who are able to just drive and just go. I hate driving, so I'm okay with being, the passenger. I'm okay with walking. I'm okay with whatever, but just driving, I just can't even. Wow. I bet those trees. Oh my goodness. I the sometimes when we go to Washington, my husband will drive through like this row of just trees that's just, oh my goodness, and you just look up and continue, and it's almost like they touch the clouds, and it's just amazing how small you can feel next to something that's just enormous. Just these trees just lining the road. I just you just have to like just admire the beauty of it. But I'm weird that way. Excuse me, sorry. The allergies. my youngest has the allergies too, and so it's coughing and Kleenexes and oh my goodness. And she always tells me that her allergies are catching her again. I love the things that come out of her mouth. Her brain just the way that she processes things and just says things. You're like, oh my gosh, that I never would have seen it from that perspective before. You really should. I like the Twitter when they pop up. They're beautiful pictures. The one that you've put on there. I'm trying to catch up on the videos too. I've been awful about that since Christmas. I just kind of took a break, and then trying to catch everything up. It's a lot. Allergies are so annoying. Oh my gosh, it's just like, ugh. And I never had allergies until I moved here. Actually, like we're bad, and I don't know what. I don't know if it's just because the wind is constantly blowing and it's so dry that a lot of the dirt and the things that are there in the air just gets me. I don't know. I have no idea, but it's annoying. And you're constantly with your nose running, so you're constantly trying to like clean your nose and keep tissue, and it's just then you get them raw, and then you get like a pimple right there, right below your nose. When you're daggum 39, it's not necessary. And we'll say that the Claritin children does really well with my youngest. So we have those. Luckily, she only needs it maybe twice a week. I try not to give her one every day because I don't want to like overdo it. I'm a little leery about continually with the medicines and things like that because I never know. I don't want to overdose accidentally, but I also want their bodies to be able to build up their own antibodies to help them become a little bit stronger. I do know that there are times when medicine is needed, and that's okay with me. Luckily, my kids are pretty healthy. They don't get sick very often. When they do, it's pretty bad. I do that too, Reggie. Sometimes you just had enough, and you just got to just stick them up there and just walk around with tissues hanging out your nose. It's better than it just dripping down on your face. Ugh. My kids think it's hilarious. They'll do the same thing. They're like, Mom, watch. And they'll just put it up there. And then we'll switch it out when we need it. I do that too. Oh my goodness gracious, that's awesome. I thought I was the only one. My husband doesn't do that. He thinks it's gross. So it's like it's better than having to get up and down and sitting up, and sitting down, and going in the trash can. It's I have a mustache. Oh yeah, you don't want the snot and the mustache. Yeah, I can understand that. That would be gross. Try to comb it out. Ugh. It was funny. Ghost. He was bragging. He was bragging about having a comb for his beard, so he wouldn't look quite so scraggly yesterday. I thought that was funny. It's like only that. Oh my goodness. My husband keeps trying to excuse me, warn me that he's gonna grow a beard that's long, but his is weird. He's like he grows his beard, but it's like almost like a neck beard. It doesn't come down; it goes down his neck, and so like you can try, but I don't know if it'll work. I've never seen that happen where it doesn't like grow off the chin, but it grows like down his neck. It's weird. But he's also one that can't just have a mustache because he looks like a pedo. It's awful. So he, like his mustache has to connect to a beard kind of thing where it looks normal, I guess you would say. I always tell him that. That's one thing he's really excited about retirement is he doesn't have to shave every single day. Okay, so I guess so it's normal for it to go down to the neck before it grows out. He's never had time off long enough to like really grow the beard yet. He always has to shave every day for work, and he normally would only get about 2 weeks at the longest, maybe 3 days off work. And so he's never really had time, I guess, long enough to like have it grow out. Okay. I guess we will see in 18 months when he retires. He really wants to grow one so bad. I think it's because he knows he can't right now due to being in the army. So it's one of those things like he wants what he can't have, but he always gripes about it itching. So who knows? Oh, I get. Well, my time is up for this morning, but hopefully sometimes next week, maybe Tuesday, maybe Monday. Depending on if I get all my chores done, I'll pop up here and say hey to everyone. You'll save money on razors. Yes, we will. It's insane how expensive the razors are just for your just shaving. It's like why $18-20 for 3 or 4? Because he uses the what is it like the 5 blade expensive one, of course. So, but that money will save. We'll have to spend on Madison and me because Madison's getting older, so she's getting to the point to where she wants to start like shaving. Like, dude, you're 9. You need to wait. You're too young. It was wonderful to see you guys. I'm so glad you guys stopped by. I really, really am. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you guys in other lives or videos or whatever. Be safe driving, Redbeard. I'm so appreciative that you came in to talk with me. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.